right, today we're going to be using the partial products and the distributive property to multiply. We have a couple of vocabulary words for you. As always, if you're following along and taking notes, feel free to pause when you need and hit play when you're ready to go again. Our vocabulary words we have today are property. Well, what is a property? A property is a rule in mathematics that can be applied to all numbers. And today we're going to be using the distributive property. And the distributive property allows you to multiply a sum by a number. And I'll kind of explain how that goes when we get into our examples. So here we have two examples of single digit by multi-digit multiplication. Our first example, we have 5 times 17. Now, if we're going to be using the distributive property and partial products, what we can do is we can actually break our 17 up into 10 plus 7. Okay, so that's going to be, and then what we can do is we can multiply our 5 times our 10 and 5 times our 7. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be distributing this 5 to 5 times 10, and we're going to be multiplying also 5 times 7. So a way you can set this up is we get a nice little box here, and you guys can take a screenshot. It's a good way to set this up. We're going to take our 5 and we're going to set it on the outside over here, and then we're going to take our 10, we're going to place it right here on the top, and we're adding it with 7 to make 17, so we're going to put that on the side. Now what we're going to use is we're going to distribute, and we're going to make some partial products here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 5 times 10, so we're taking our 5 and we're taking our 10 that's above that box, and we're going to multiply those together, and we get 50. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our 5 and multiply it by 7, and we're going to get 35. Okay, so we have 50 here, and we have 35 here. Now what we can do is we take those products, and we can add them together to get our answer of 5 times 17. So when we add 50 plus 35, we're going to get 85 as our answer. So we're going to get 5 times 17 equals 85. So what this strategy does is it breaks your larger numbers up into numbers that are easier for you to multiply. Okay, let's take a look at another example. So we have 4 times 16. So what we need to do is we're going to break up that 16. So we're going to take our 4, we're going to 4 times, we're going to get a parentheses, and we're going to break up this 16 by its place value. So we have a 1 in the tens place value, so we're going to make that 10, and then we add that to our 6 to get the 16. And so when you add 10 and 6, you get 16. So we're breaking up that 16 into easier numbers. Okay, again, so we kind of just distribute these numbers into our slots. So our 4 goes right here, our 10 goes right here, and our 6 goes right here. And then we fill in the spaces inside of our boxes. So we get 4 times 10, and we get 4 times 6. So we're distributing that into those, and we're going to come up with some partial products, right? We're going to get 2 products out of this. So 4 times 10 is going to give us 40, and 4 times 6 is going to get us 24. Then what we do to get our product of 4 times 16, we take our 40, we add it to 24, and that's going to give us 64. So 4 times 16 is going to equal 64. Okay, let's take a look at one more example here. So we have 7 times 56. So a pretty big number, 56 there. But we're going to use the same strategy. So what we're going to do is we write our 7 times parentheses. We're going to break up by place value. So our 5's in the tens place value, so we're going to make that 50. And we add that to what's in our 1's place value, which is 6. So we get 7 times parentheses 50 plus 6 parentheses. Then we just place our numbers into our box that we made. So we have 7, where it goes right here, 50 goes up here, plus our 6, and then we kind of just keep filling in. 7 times 50, 7 times 6. So when we multiply 7 times 50, we're going to add our 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 5 is 35, so we get 350. Then we do 7 times 6, which equals 42. We take our partial products, 350, and we're going to add it to our 42. And we get 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 4 is 9. And 3 plus nothing, we get 3. So 7 times 56, we're going to get the product of 392. So that's how you use the distributive property and partial products to multiply multi-digit numbers by single-digit numbers. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Or if you have suggestions for any other lessons or topics you would like me to cover, please comment down below. And if you could like the video and subscribe, that'd be great.